and take a stock much quicker.
Well, I think we're ready to go into this next one here. I don't think we're doing anything but going straight in.
All right, no button checks here. Everyone's already made sure their buttons all work. We got Ned, Cloud, Dark Wizzy as Mario. You got Rosac and LD making a reappearance. So we're gonna see if how they deal with another team that maybe is both gonna be going in. Lucina is already making herself felt, her presence known. And all this offstage action. Roy already at 94%. We're 30 seconds into the match. Mario down a stock entirely.
Yeah.
And they kind of even up the stocks, but those percentages are still a little bit off balance.
Yeah, I mean, Roy, again, once up to 104. Like, this is exactly what we saw last time. Yeah. And the difference is that the Lucina Mario is keeping that percentage way low.
Yeah. One thing I'm interested in figuring out, because I don't think I've looked at Roy's frame data recently, is how his knockback growth is and how much he benefits from having that rage. If he's living a while until he has percentages and rage, maybe that actually is benefiting his kit a bit more to be able to kill. So I'm interested in that.
Well, right now, one stock taken from both Mario and Roy. Rosac and LD are both down one.
Whew.
And well, there you go. Now there's an extra one off.
Yeah, red team's looking like they're losing the grip on this match right here. Right now they have stage control and they have that one person there by themselves. They're trying to get Ned off and deal with Dark Wizzy as they can. You can see that happening right here. And it's working wonders to help them get back in this game. So let's see if they can maintain that edge guard on Dark Wizzy. Rosac has LD's back. They separate the two. You can see Rosac is just concerned with keeping Dark Wizzy on the ledge. Oh! Okay, he said, which Mario are you? Which Mario are you? Not my Mario.
Not my Mario.
All right, and look at that. Stocks are even now. Just good dubs team play, guarding each other's back, taking center control, splitting the teams up, and finding their way back in.
You can see they're both trying to do the exact same thing to each other, but it looks like Rosac and LD are just pulling it off so much better right now, trying to keep them separated.
Yeah, and you can see that because blue team will always end up with a member off stage, and that's the goal right now for these teams. Get one of the teammates off stage like this. Oh, wow, good coverage.
I mean, they've got this down to just a 2v1 so quickly, so well executed.
Yeah, I want to say that was less than 40 seconds between when the stocks became even and now here we are in the 2v1 with only one stock left in Roy's wallet.
And we're singing the praises of Rosac and LD, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
I mean...
You hear that, guys? Why you making me look bad on stream? All right. LD staying alive. He's using his spacing to kind of mix it up a little bit, which one he's going to be going after. But, there's only so much you can do. Ooh, Dark Wizzy passing off to Ned, seeing if he can get the alley-oop dare spike. Pass back.
There it is. Whoa, no, it doesn't go in far enough.
Chucks him forward, and that's good. What he did with the fair was get him back off stage, resetting the ledge trap situation, resetting the edge guard, resetting the potential dare spike. Okay, let's see. What's happening here? Going for the counter, and that's it.
And that's going to be it right there.
All right.
All right.
Volatile matchup, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought Rosac and LD had that for a while, and then that just shifted 180 immediately.
Yeah, and both the teams benefit from having each own of their own Marios. So they have somebody who's versatile, going to be good and useful at all times, consistent. They both have sword characters on their sides. The teams are very evenly matched. So the volatility, it doesn't surprise me. It's going to be that way for the rest of this set, most likely.
Well, we'll see what they can do here if it's the same tail, or if Rosac and LD can kind of change it up.
Yeah, and running it straight back to Smashville, again, with their teams being so similar, you're not going to gain much of an advantage in terms of stage picking, counter picking, banning, or anything like that. The only thing you're going to do is find a little bit more comfort. And if you're already comfortable in Smashville, like most people are, there's no reason really to get off it at this point. Plus, you have that platform that's going to aid in your recovery. This is probably your best bet at a very neutral stage for these teams.
It seems so small to me. So small in a dub setting. You play this in solos, and I think it's like one of my favorites. But in a dub setting, there's so much going on at once, and you can see like right off the bat.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
An answer for that Roy stock.
Yeah, and you know, Lucina out here with all 3 stocks, but getting to those higher percentages, it's only going to take one team combo to get her out of the door, I think. And you have blue team here being kind of shoved to one side of the stage. The red team really has the stage control here.
Trying to set up that alley-oop again, but
Yep.
Lucina's going to pay for setting it up.
All right, and Rosac on stage, they kind of take their own perspective characters. Ooh, Rosac looking for some big reads here. Not going to find anything.
You can see they're trying to pinch Ned and Dark Wizzy towards the middle and then push them right out, because if they don't, Ned and Dark Wizzy get them right off the edge of the stage like that.
Yeah. So you kind of see when blue team does finally get stage control and they have flat foot, like, you know, on ground, they're doing a lot for themselves in terms of bringing, taking stocks. Roy, unfortunately, getting the bat into the stick on that one.
And I mean, we're seeing pretty much the same story here that we saw in game 1.
Right.
I mean, they look like they're going to be in control, Rosac and LD, and then all of a sudden, Ned and Dark Wizzy just...
Yeah, and you know, I think chat, you know, is probably expecting Ned and Dark Wizzy to win this out, and it does seem like they're going to be doing that. You know, he wanted to give him the 1v1. That's all that was. He was like, go ahead, take the 1v1. You can see Ned's trying to get that 1v1. Dark Wizzy is having none of it. It's like, stay back, man. Try to escape him. Oh, okay. There's now, at this point, got him in a nice juggle game.
It is.
And that forward smash is going to hit him to the reverse side of it and take that stock 2-1, I believe. That's the set right there.
Yeah, that was. I think it was 2-0, wasn't it?
I'm not sure if they're doing.
Games there.
Yeah, you're right. 2-0. I'm not sure if top 8 is going to be best of 5, but that was.
It is best of 5.
So
yeah.
Right. They're doing best of 5 in this top 8. So right now we're 2-0. I don't believe that we're going to see mini stage. Oh wow, look at that. On blue's team, they're going to switch over to one Roy
instead of Lucy.
Mirror match. He's like, let me show you how to work play this character. I'm
We're gonna show you how this teamwork is supposed to be.
Yeah, a little bit of BM right here, but you know, I'm about that life. Let's go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's the best part of competitive games. You wanna show your opponent who's boss. Why not just use what they use?
The right thing to do when you got the upper hand in bracket is to beat them with their own character.
Okay.
You know, that's the mind game. What if you meet them in losers bracket? They're gonna remember that. But and right now we're here in doubles winners finals. So both these teams are actually in the winners finals of dubs. So
wow, okay.
So whoever, you know, loses this is gonna go down, wait in losers finals for whoever comes up, and we may see one of them back into grand finals. Right now it's looking like things are fairly even. Blue team actually taking a bit more damage than they have the first stocks on these games so far. Looks like that Roy pick maybe not doing as much work. Maybe actually is a slight handicap.
Well, we haven't seen a stock yet, and I know I'm going to say that's going to happen, but we've seen one within the first 30 seconds, I think, each game so far. And this time it took just about 45.
Yeah, and red team's going to go ahead and lose out on one, and then return fire in the same way. Both Marios are down their stocks.
Well, that's what you get for being a character who jumps in.
Look, man, you know, you gotta beat that guy sometime. You gotta beat the bad guy.
Is Roy a bad guy? Roy is not a bad guy.
Nah, you know, I mean, you know, it depends on how you look at him.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, and blue team kind of taking stage control here. They got red team sandwich. You see LD kind of getting knocked off stage a good amount of time. And then when they have that one person alone, they're not really making too much happen here.
It is just that separation of stage once again. You can see both teams trying to do it. And I can't really tell you at this moment who's doing it better.
Yeah, well, LD does have his first stock still. He's getting up to those higher percents. Rage is going to become a factor. We've seen this happen in the previous set. See if he can get one of these stocks real quick, but rolls right into up smash.
There it is.
Good call out by Dark Wizzy.
So that'll put now, I mean, again, Mario's got to get in, and he's not going to be able to. So Rosac's going to try.
On the right side of the stage, Dark Wizzy, seeing that LD was at, or Rosac was at high percents, just chucks him off at the back throw and then instantly runs over and starts working on helping Ned deal with LD.
Ooh, he was expecting him to roll into him there, but he didn't.
Ooh, LD's catching him with the dancing blade. Look, man, you don't want to be on that platform close to that blast zone at a percent that you can die at. And at Nest, that's 0. And against other characters, you know, just be mindful of it.
Trying to tie the stocks back up here now. It's going to be up to Ned and Dark Wizzy. Just, I mean, he's up there. They can get this even, but then they're going to be at the disadvantage.
Right, and we've seen Rosac and LD in a position where they look like they were about to take the game, perhaps. They were in advantage, and they've lost that, so keep your eyes open. Blue team doing a pretty good job of maintaining stage control.
They're not really allowing LD to get in at all, but there he goes. So they've evened things out, but now there's a fresh Roy on the stage.
Yeah, and here both teams kind of fighting to get the advantage. Red teams has it currently. A little bit of a flub there by Rosac. Oh, okay. Rosac was going for the ledge. LD didn't want to stop him, didn't do anything, and then Dark Wizzy comes in with the clutch fair. Now we have Rosac going against Ned.
I mean, this is high percent. This is...
Anybody could take it at this point.
Yeah.
I realistically think that Mario probably has more options in an ability to kill, but, you know, Ned's lethal as a player.
Well, tried to get him off stage there.
Rosac's just kind of feeling him out. I got stage control. You're going to have to come over me. Oh. Okay, good. Way to stay underneath that platform and kind of just making sure that he feels Okay, Rosac, you're just going to throw out a forward smash.
Just a quick forward smash, and that's
Look
it.
at that little smirk right there. Yeah, you know, just can't throw that out there.
Wow, okay, so anybody's game goes over the way of the Mario, like you said. That's just realistically, Roy couldn't move fast enough to get into it.
He stuck out his sword with that down smash, and that's all that Mario needed. Mario takes that little step back when he pulls the forward smash and then knocks into him, takes stock. They were both at high percent. It was bound to happen quickly at some point, sooner than later, rather.
It was a beautiful waltz, though.
Yeah, there was a moment where Ned was on top of the platform as it's coming back over the stage. And Rosac just maintaining that pressure right directly underneath him. And when he finally got out of there, that's when they had a conflict, and resulted with Rosac taking that, making it 2-1. Now we will find ourselves on FD. Ooh, Rosac getting a jab lock from a pass over from LD.
It's interesting they didn't choose to change up the mirror match. They decided to stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, up until you get to that game 5, you still have all the option to prove a point. And Rosac right now is the one I think that is on fire. I think he's feeling himself. Just now he was willing to go out there with Dark Wizzy and maybe look for a fair spike, look for a nair trade. And I really think that he's feeling himself. So I expect to see him taking more of the stocks than LD. Give LD a little bit of time to breathe in the background. But Ned and Dark Wizzy doing a pretty good job here of staying close together.
And then you say that, and both Rosac and LD are now off stage.
Yeah.
Oh, but they make Ned and Dark Wizzy suffer.
All right, so then we have Ned at 134. A little bit of rage on him. If that forward smash had been any closer than the last one he was aiming at, that could have been a kill. From one side of the stage to the other. Ooh, LD over here, fierce with the edge guard.
I'm just loving how back and forth this goes with stage control right now.
I'm telling you, Rosac is just lethal right now. He's just like, go ahead, throw my teammate. I dare you. Okay, it's over. Up smash. And both blue team members with 2 stocks, both red team members with 3 stocks.
Until then.
And then Rosac on fire, taking another stock.
Wow.
Who cares who it's from?
Well, Rosac and LD trying to keep the stage, keep these two spread apart.
Yeah.
But oof, they paid for that.
Yeah, not getting much off that grab that Dark Wizzy was able to find on Rosac. Rosac at 143 is still actually a factor in this. He's creating a lot of noise. Ooh, forward throw. Let him see if he's going to air dodge and get that up smash. All right, stocks need to be evened out right here, but
you are so right about Rosac right now.
You can see that he's on fire. He's feeling himself. He gained some confidence from that kill earlier, and now he just feels like he can take on the world. Anybody can get it.
I mean, he just lost his first stock in.
Yeah, and you know, at this point, Red's got a nice lead here that they can maybe hold on to, and as long as Rosac keeps being lethal, not panicking under pressure when he gets caped, Red team may be able to take this one and take it to a game 5, which I'm very interested in seeing.
Well, this is a bad situation for him to be in, though. He was right in the middle of them as his teammate was off the stage, but back to both being on stage, and it does look like Ned and Dark Wizzy trying to keep the stage control alive.
Right. Ooh, okay. Rosac kind of checking Dark Wizzy on his cape. Nah, man, you ain't gonna get that. Need you to check another option. Ooh, okay, and Dark Wizzy kind of returning fire. He's staying on Rosac. He's sticking to him like glue almost. LD now swapping off partners, giving his teammates some room to breathe, but only because blue team has stage control. Look at this, look at this. Rosac, fierce out there. He's like, no, not
all the way off, all the way off.
It's like, I'm willing to trade this Nair. I'm willing to go down here and cape you. I don't know what's going to happen, but at some point, I'm going to need you to die.
Well, until then, I was going to say it was really cool because he had the 2 stocks. He had the option to do whatever he wanted.
Right.
He could trade with no punishment. Now.
Yeah, now we're even stocks, and Roy already looking like he's almost on the way out. But Rozak's right in front of him, and he's been a force. Let's see if he can be the wall that protects LD.
I've never thought of Mario as a wall before.
Hey, you know, first time for everything. Look at this, Rosac. He's like, let me get this full charge. I'm already committed. Hopefully my teammate can make it back. Ooh, and what seemed like it was going to be a winning match for Red Team has completely turned tables. Now we have Rosac having to make an insurmountable, seemingly 2v1 comeback. Everyone's on their last stock. Rosac high percentages. And having to deal with this mean edge guard here.
This is awful.
Down tilts, just, come here, what are you going to do? You gonna jump? Let me get these aerials. Okay, reset the situation. Yeah.
That's it.
Suffocation, that's what that was.
Yeah, so Ned and Dark Wizzy will take that one. I mean, it was pretty back and forth for being a 3-1.
Right. No, it was super back and forth, and like I said, that game 4, you saw Rosac coming out swinging, and it was looking good. I feel like if LD had been able to maintain that stock at 100%, they would have had a little bit more durability in terms of being able to be take over stage control and maintain it. But once LD went out and it was a 2v1, it was rough. You have another Mario on the team. You have your literal counterpart, and then you have on top of that a Roy. The edge guard was going to be nasty, and it was, but very back and forth the whole time throughout that set.
So they ended up getting exactly what we were looking for. There was the beat them with their own characters.
Yeah,
that's realistically what happened.
I mean.